Hi, in today's video we'll see how to connect to the Hadoop cluster from Talend. For Talend we'll be using Talend for Bigdata 7.3.1 and for Bigdata we'll be using Hortonworks. There are many Hadoop vendors who provide big data solutions like Amazon Web Services, Hortonworks and Cloudera. And for today's demo we'll be using Hortonworks Hadoop distributions. And this is my Hadoop cluster which is running on my Windows machine. And this is Talend Studio. And for demo purpose, I've already created a job which will read the file from Hadoop connection and it will display the raw console. For now, we'll see like how to establish the connection or how to make the connection from Talend. For that, you need to go to the repository. It will be in the left hand side. Under metadata, just go to Hadoop cluster. Right click, click on new connection. You can give any name here. Like for now, I'll give just test one. And purpose and description you give based on your requirements. Click on next. As I told earlier, there are many companies who provide big data solutions. Here you need to select the Hadoop version which you are trying to connect. Here like we have Amazon, Cloudera, Databricks, Hortonworks. Since we are using Hortonworks, we'll select the Hortonworks. And there are many versions of Hortonworks and we are using the latest version, that is 3.1.4. And again, when you select the distribution name, there are multiple options to connect to the Hadoop cluster. The first one is retrieving the connection from Ambari. Since the machine is running on my Windows local, for that you need to configure the host name in the non-host key file. So this is my non-host key file which is running on the Windows machine. In this host file, you need to provide the sandbox name. So with this, you'll be able to establish the connection with the first option, like retrieve connection from Ambari. The second one is importing configuration from the local files. That I'll show you after doing the first step. Third one is entering the connection details manually. If you know the connection details like a port number and the source manager URI and all, you can enter the connection details manually. So first we'll use the first option, how to retrieve the connection from Ambari. Just click the first option, click on next. Here you need to pass your username and password. Then click on connect. So once you click on connect, it is showing the discovered sandboxes. Click on fetch. These are the services which is running from the Hortonworks. Click on finish. Now username must be specified. Just here you need to provide the username which has access to the Cloudera cluster. I'm just passing the username which has access to all of the services. Then click on check services. The connection is successful. I'm just opening that file. You see the metadata, there are two connections. This one I did already. And now we created the test one. Just go to the STFS. Then here just click on property repository. Then select the connection from the metadata which you created now, just _1. Now we have connected to the STFS component. Now from here we'll just list all the files from this STFS directory, and in the file mask we are reading all the text files. Then from there we are using the TSTFS input. We are reading all the files from this current path and we are displaying this. For now you don't need to worry about this. In the upcoming videos I will just try to cover all of these components in depth. But for now we'll see how to connect with Hadoop cluster from Talend. So our main agenda for this one is to how to connect with Hadoop cluster. I'll just run the job to see if the connection is successful or not. So you can see like the connection is successful and you can see some files got displayed in the T-log row. So now we have seen the first option, how to connect to the Hadoop cluster from Ambari cluster. Now the second option is using the config files. We'll try that how to connect using the config files. You select the distribution as Hortonworks, then import configuration from local files. You can get these configuration files from your Ambari. Just go to your dashboard, click on STFS. Okay, this is STFS user. Maybe for this user I'm not having that option. I just sign out and log in as an admin user. So here if I go as STFS under actions, you click on download config files. So you need the config files for both STFS and YARN. You need these two connection files. So once you download, the config files would look like this, the core.xml file. In all these XML files, the properties will be saved. I just open and show on file. See. See, all the values are configured here in the name, property values and all. I just click on the import connection from local files. Click on next, go browse. Just select the folder which has both the configs like STFS and YARN. Just click on finish. Again here you need to provide the username which has access to the Hadoop cluster. Connection is successful. And same thing now, instead of STFS, right? If you want to test that, this you can try it out. Instead of STF in this component, instead of selecting STFS test, you can select the last, the test underscore config file. The third option would be manual one. You need to enter the details manually. Here you need to provide all your details like localhost and everything is populated as localhost. So if you know the details, you can provide here and click on no check services. You'll get it. Yeah, thank you friend. That's all for today's video.